welcome back to my channel, guys. Hope you're all having a great day, whatever you're up to. Haven't done one of these videos for a while on my channel, which is usually a my mods look, but this one's slightly different. This one's a video on what equipment I like to use to handle my bulk grain haulage, or just machines that I use to move big loads of grains or do big harvests, because I like running the big open fields. I like the big maps, such as like Stone Valley ×2, or like the series I'm doing now on Hagenstead. It's not the biggest map, but does have some fairly decent sized fields. Another map I'm doing, which is just my own single player behind the cameras farm, is on the modular map. It has really big fields. Not the biggest map, but it does have huge fields, and this is some of the gear I use to help me do the big harvests on the fields and the big bulk haulage to sell all my gear and get it to my storage points, like my massive silos and stuff like that. So first in the lineup are these guys, the harvesters. This is one I do like for medium to large fields and harvests, is the Claas Xerion 8900. It is made by Giant Software. It comes in the Claas Premium Expansion Pack. If you have the season pass for the game, or you can buy it separately, but that's where you get it from. You get a load of Claas equipment in that pack. It is 37 slots out of your slot count on the console. On PC it doesn't matter, you don't have a slot count, but us console players like I am, I'm doing this right now on my PS5, we have a slot count, and so you got to watch what equipment you do get and how many slots they take. But this is, like I said, the Claas Xerion, not Xerion, sorry, the Claas Lexion 89,000. The Xerion's a tractor. Oh, my goose. Anyway, the 8900 Lexion Harvester is one I choose for medium to large harvest. You jump in, L1 and X unfolds the harvester, so the pipe folds out, ladder folds out, grain bin opens up. Like so. It holds 18,000 litre capacity. I do like the engine sound on it. It's a really cool sounding harvester. Has the crawler tracks on the front. Really nice long pipe on it too when you pipe out, so you don't have to worry about too much getting in the road of things. Beacons, like always, nice bright lights, even one on your auger pipe, which is cool, makes it a bit easier in the dark to see where you're unloading. But yeah, that's the Claas Lexion harvester that I like to use. Oops, it's just the horn. I'll just fold him away. Next one in my harvester lineup, guys, is this one. It's one of the latest ones that was put in the mod hub. It's the New Holland CR1090. I have it in the US configuration. You can get it in a the EU configuration, which only puts the different signs on it. So up the back here you have the safety triangle, and you have these flasher lights here. On the EU version you have the red and white striped squares show up on it, as you probably already know. I did choose to put the New Holland Smart Tracks on the front, but you can put the LSW wide tyres. There's a lot of configurations. We'll have a look at all that later at the end, but I've got the big solid extended grain bin on the top. So when you unfold this one, which is the same. Your L1 and your X button just folds the ladder out, and then the auger pipe. The grain bin just stays the way it is. Has a nice long auger pipe as well. And the same beacons on the top. All your lights. Doesn't have one on your auger pipe, but your auger pipe is adjustable at the tip there, so you can hold L1 and move your right stick left and right, and your auger pipe will move in and out just like so. So you can adjust where and how you unload, I guess. Nice sounding engines on there. And that's the New Holland, guys. Does have a 21,500 litre capacity, so it is way bigger than the Claas, but Claas is still a good harvester. And then you've probably all seen this next one, if you do the big harvesting, is the big John Deere S700 series. I've put the crawler tracks on it, the big wide ones. This one has a capacity of 22,900 litres, I'm pretty sure. But it's the same, sounds really nice. This thing has a lot of options and pretty cheap for the size harvester it is. It's a nice big long pipe as well. Grain bin on it doesn't unfold. It's just static, just like the New Holland. Excuse me. Same again, you got your beacons, your lights. It has an auger pipe light, like so. Nice bright LED on it by the look of it. 360 degree lights on this one, which is nice. But again, that's the John Deere. Wrong button again, sorry guys. Fold him away. The John Deere harvester is a modded harvester. It's made by JHHG modding, and it is 42.93 megabytes to download from the mod hub. Decent sized download, but when I go in and show you, you'll see why. It has a lot of options for tyres, grain bins, your choppers at the end there, your hitches down here, your axles, rear tyres. Just has so many options. This guy here, the New Holland CR 1090, is made by Whiskey Sierra Modding, ADub Modding, ABP team, and SIID. It's 11.57 megabytes to download from the mod hub. Really good mods they are, nicely detailed. I think they're great, but like I said, I love them for their grain capacity. They're both up over the 20,000 litre mark, which is great for your massive fields, which I like. This one's good too at 18,000. One big farm I did on Stone Valley, I ran 2 of these, and they did the job really well. If you do run 2 of any of these guys, we'll get it done a lot quicker. You don't have to empty it as much, so you can let these run and then do some other stuff on the farm while they're harvesting. You got more time to look after your animals or go sell some product or stuff like that, which is really cool. So they're the harvesters, guys, and we'll just have a quick look at them in the shop. So under vehicles, under harvesters, just scroll along, and there's your classes. Lexion doesn't have many options to choose from. It has Trailerborg, Michelin, Midas tyres, and back to Trailerborg. Under Trailerborg you have standard, wide, back to standard. Michelin, you have standard, wide, back to standard, and I think the same for Midas. And there it is, that's all it is. You can't change the colour. And that's the class. Right next to him is the New Holland. So in the New Holland you can have it start at 14,500 litres, and then you can go up to the Lizard extra large grain tank, which is just static. The smaller one actually folds away, so you can use this for medium to large or small to medium farms, as well as large to extra large farms. That's another reason why I like it. Wheel brands, we have Midas, Michelin, Trailerborg, Lizard, back to Midas. So under Midas we have the New Holland tracks. Standard, just your 4 tyres, your twin tyres at the front, back to your New Holland tracks. Under Michelin we have the CNH tracks, the Smart Track, and then the Smart Track 2, which just puts the extra idler wheel at the front to give it that different shape. And then back to standard. For the Trailerborg we have standard, twin front wheels, back to standard. Under Lizard you just have the big wide LSWs front and back, which don't look too bad. You can also add the lighting pack, which on the back of this, sorry guys, just adds 2 little lights there on the back, either side of the triangle, like so. And then your CR1090 US, which puts the triangle and then that on the back. Change it to EU or Euro, you get the 2 safety boards, red and white striped ones on the back, and the 2 on the front there, just like so. US gives you the flashes out the side there, you can see them appear on the side, the flasher bars, and the triangle on the back. Horsepower stays the same, but that's the New Holland, guys. Okay, so after the New Holland, guys, like I said, we've got the S780, S790 series for 216,000. So you come in here, you've got your foldable extension there, starts off at 14,100. Then you go up to your big tip up Harvest Master, which is the biggest one, takes it up to 22,905 litres. But you've got so many other configurations. You can go down to your Harvest Master Triple XL, which is 19,380 litres, just takes that extension off there. And you can go down again to your full double XL tip up factory, which is your 17,629 litres. Then next one takes the extension off like that down to 17,400 litres. Then you come down to your double XL tip up factory, which is that one again, guys. Take the extension off. And then you've got your factory foldable extension, again 14,100. Then you can change it to your factory static, which are all the same literage. So it starts off like that, then you go up to the static, factory static, static with the tarp support in the middle, then with the tarp, then the static, then the double XL static, and then back to the full XL, and the full double XL, then up to your big Harvest Master, which is the one I use. Then under tyres you have Michelin. Under Michelin you have your standards, then your wide tyres at the rear, then a bit wider at the front. Then you have just your 4 wide tyres, then your duals at the front, wide duals with wide at the back, then your axle extends out, you saw that, axle extends out and reverses the tread on the rear tyre. Then you've got your normal tread on the rear tyre, then you've got your other duals at the front, look a bit like maybe similar to row crops, a bit thinner. You got your wide tyre on the back, reverse tread on the back, back to normal. Then you got your wide duals. You go into your crawler tracks, your RWA 30-inch tracks, your 36-inch tracks. Then you've got your John Deere 30-inch tracks, your 36-inch tracks. And you've got your 30-inch ATI tracks, which are just black in the middle instead of yellow. And then you go to your 36-inch if you like the black look. I personally go for the John Deere just because it matches, but each to their own. Then you've got your standard chopper tail on the back, or you can put your advanced chopper tail on the back. Just changes it from that to that. You go down, you can put different rear hitches. You've got 3 different rear hitches on the back. So you've got no rear hitch, then you've got your standard rear hitch. If you can see that in there, guys. Then you've got your Lankoda Lanth 400, which puts the big bar hitch but it doesn't fold. Then you've got the same thing, the 620, which folds up, if you can see it tucked along the back axle there. Then you've got your 6.9 meter pipe, then your 6.9 meter folding pipe, then you got your 7.9 meter pipe that doesn't fold, and then you've got your folding pipe. Back to standard, I like the big folding pipe. Down here you got your rear axis, so you can have it standard or wide. Up to you what you like. I like the wide ones myself. Then you've got your engine configurations. You've got your S780, your S790, and back again. Changes the horsepower from 547 up to 625. And that's the John Deere, guys. After the harvesters, now we're done with them, I come over to these and I use these. These are new as well. Truck's not so new. It is newish. The truck is the Roadrunner Plus by Mantrid. It's 13.56 megabytes to download. It is a very nice truck. I love this truck. I'll show you the options in a minute, but the it sounds great. I've just got the Nokian tyres on mine, the chrome grille, chrome tanks, chrome exhaust, chrome covers, but you can't change the body shape, but sounds awesome. Sounds like a proper truck. Got your horn, beacons on the top, work lights, rear lights, so that's pretty cool. You got your front lights, your running lights along the side there, you got your headlights, rear lights, and that's it. Sounds really nice. Even has gear shifting sounds. I use it for hauling all my big trailers because it does have the horsepower. Inside the cab, really nicely detailed. All your switches and gauges, your RPM gauge actually works, as you can see. Pedals get pushed. It's really cool. Parker light up on the dash, and you've got your actual lights, and your high beams and your work lights, so that's cool. Your dash lights up. Little radio turns on and off on the side there, or your lights pop up. That's really cool. Key turns. Nice details. It's a really nice mod. So to find this, guys, you go into vehicles under trucks, and it's right there. That's the original in-game Roadrunner truck there. This is just the modded version. So in here for the main color, you got anything on that palette. So all the colors up the top here, all 6 rows. You've got your blues, your reds, your whites, your blacks, greens, yellows, orange, and they all come with a metallic version, a chrome version, and a satin version. Same in the pink, so you could have metallic pink truck, and then your rim color, you could have chrome purple if you like. Don't have to, just up to you what you want to do it, but plenty of colors. And then chrome red for your tanks and your mirrors and your grill and your bumper. Then down here in wheel brand, you have Lizard, which are on it, which are just your standard looking road tires. And under Lizard you've got rim 1, rim 2, rim 3, which change the back rims from sort of having a stuck out hub to a sunken in hub. Rim 4 sort of gives you that traditional truck looking rim. Rim 5, big sunken in rim, and then back to standard. Trailerborg, you have your big wide front tires, your big jewels on the back there, but you can go to your twin wheels, or you can have just massive big wide fat tires on the back under Trailerborg. There's no rim selection, you just get what you get with Trailerborg. Same with Michelin. You can have a bit more of a road looking tread, wide tires, jewels on the back, or you can have big wide Michelins on the back there. And same with your Nokians, which is what I have on it. Nice big road, semi-off-road tread. Then you can go twin wheels at the back, big wides at the back. You can change your rear mud flaps. You can go long paint like there is, or you can go design paint, which is long, just change it to the same color as whatever your tanks are. And you've got your covered painted, so each tire has its own cover, which is puts it in the main color. Then you've got covered painted in the design, so it's red. That's how you like to go. Then you've got your half guard and your mud flap setup. And you've got your half design again, which is your half design just in the red. And then none, and back to covered. Attaches, which this is where the truck becomes really versatile. You can have your high and low rear hitch, so you can actually help move trailers and stuff around the farm if you want. And then you can have front 3-point on the front, so you could have this with your big trailer on the back, put your milling machine on the front, pick up all your forage or your grass, your hay, whatever, stuff like that that's laying around on the field. Or you can just run other equipment on the front if you need to. You could put your snow plow blade on the front if that's what you wish, anything like that. Or you can have both, which leaves the PTO 3-point link on the front and gives you your high and low PTO drive on the back as well if you want. Up to you. I usually just run it with the hitch on the back. Then you've got your Roadrunner engine setup, so Roadrunner Plus 790 at 790 horsepower. Then it goes up to 950, and then 950 horsepower with the H, which stands for hybrid, which gives you 1800 horsepower, which is a lot of power, and you get the hybrid sticker on the back there. Then you can change your decals. It just changes the Roadrunner bird sign, so you can have it just on your mud flaps. If it's going to show it there kind of on your mud flaps, you can kind of make it out. There it is in the light. You can have it on back of the cabin front, which puts it on your bonnet there, back of the cabin and mud flaps, so then you just have it on the back of the cab and the mud flaps. Front cab puts it back on the mud flaps and on the bonnet. Cabin front and back, so you get it on the bonnet and on the back of the cabin, not on your mud flaps. And then none, or you can have it all, which puts it on the mud flaps and the bonnet and the cabin. And that's the truck, guys. Really nice truck. Next up to move all my bulk goods are these. This is the Lizard Auger Master. It's kind of like a pack, but it's not. It's just in different configurations. This is the big one at 60,000 litres, and you can put it on the back of the truck like so. And the cool thing about these augers and why I like them is this goes onto any fifth wheel truck. But in the cover, and then on the back L1 and down on your D-pad puts out the auger pipe, because these are auger wagons, but this one's set up as a semi-trailer auger, so you can just carry around 60,000 litres of pretty much anything. The auger is adjustable, so L1 and left and right on your right stick moves the tip of the auger. Hold R1 and right stick moves the pipe up and down, so you can adjust it depending on what you're augering into. It does come with a fill light on the end of the auger, so if I just take it over here, guys, for a sec, I'll just park it under here and I'll fill it. So we'll go wheat. You'll watch the light on my top of my auger pipe. It'll change colour as it fills from green, and as it starts to fill up, it'll get to about half full and it'll change colour. Goes to a yellow or an orange at halfway, and then as it gets fuller, I think that's a yellow actually, then as it fills up it goes to red. Oh, okay, so I'll just put my pipe down for a sec. Light turns off, put my pipe back up. So yeah, 60,000 litres of bulk carriage, or if you want you could put it on a dolly and tow it around the field with your tractor. Like I said, now you can just empty it out and the light will change as it empties. It goes from red back to yellow or an orangey, then gets back to, so it goes red down to orange, now it's down to yellow at halfway, then it'll go green when it's getting to the last half of the capacity. Really neat auger wagon. I think it's just absolutely fantastic, and we'll just put that away. So we'll leave that auger wagon there. That's in its biggest fifth wheel capacity. Then over here you can have it in this capacity, which I think's 45 or 43,000 litres. I'll just check that in a sec. And this is the low hitch, which is just your ball hitch, which hook onto tractors and cars and stuff like that. The other reason I like it is you can change it, same configuration, you can change it to the high hitch, which is your pin hitch, which then allows you to do this, which I think is cool. You can actually put it on the back of your forage harvesters. Will connect up just like that. Open the cover. We'll put our pipe out for our forage harvester. Recognizes it. We'll turn on our forage harvester. We'll lower the forage. This is just grass one, and it will just fill straight into your auger wagon, just like that, guys. You don't have to run too much stuff. You don't have to, oops, sorry about that. You don't have to now follow your forage harvester around. You can just pipe straight into your trailer and then auger that out into another container you have, or your truck. You can pull your truck up on the side. So turn that off now. Put the pipe away. So we can bring out the auger pipe on the trailer. Just say this is just a standard tipper. You can just park here, if I can park it properly, and it'll just unload straight into your trailer on the back of your truck, and you can fill that truck up and go and empty it out at your sell point. Just thought you might like to know that. I don't forage harvest much. That's just the same, just with your hire. So it's in your shop under tools, guys, under auger wagons. It's right there. It's not the biggest in the game. That's the biggest one there, your Hallmaster. You can take it up to 70,000 litres. But the thing I like about it is all your other augers only hold your grains and fertilizer and seed. This one actually holds a way lot more, so you can put lime, pig food, fertilizer, sugar cane, all your forage crops, your chaffs, hay, straw, grass, all that in there, silage. You've got seed, you've got manure, sugar beets, potatoes, corn, soybean, everything. You can hold all your dry materials in this pretty much, haul them around, auger them in and out of everything with it. It's fantastic. So you do have choice of rim colour. All of them, guys, for your rim colours. You got your metallic coppers and your golds, if that's what you want to do. Excuse me. Same as basically the Roadrunner Plus, and then down the bottom all your standard colours. So you could leave it blue if you want to tow it around with a New Holland. You could go satin red, and then maybe if you're doing a class farm, you could have it class. You could go, you know, paint light blue, satin blue for that Lemken look if you want it to go on the back of New Holland. Design changes your chassis from black. You can have it red if you like that sort of deal. Orange, see, that doesn't look too bad, up to you. Then the options are, you've got your trailer hitch low, which is your ballpoint hitch for your tractors and stuff. Trailer hitch high, which is your pin hitch. And then you've got your fifth wheel hitch, which ups the capacity to 60,000 from 43,000. Then under tyres, you've got Michelin, Trailerborg, Midas and Nokian and Lizard. So Lizard, or you get your Super All Traction, which puts the big knobbly grippy looking tyres on there. You don't get any options under that. Nokian's the same, you just get your Nokian tread. Midas is the same, you don't get to change that, you just get your Super Flexion tyre, which is basically a smaller tractor tyre by the look of it. Trailerborg, you just get your twin radials, which is a nice looking tread too. And then you get Michelin, you get your Cargo X bibs, and then back to Lizard. So there are your choices. Fill light on or off, yes or no, and all it does here on the back is with no, there's no light, and just puts that light on the top of your auger. Does have a beacon on the bottom of the auger there, and there are your options for the trailer, the Auger Master, guys. Really nice auger, I really like it. 10,000 litres less, but you can hold a lot more stuff with it. And then last but not least, I have these big tippers, guys. So I'll just jump in the truck again. You can daisy chain these big tippers. They are tipper trailers, so just be careful with what map you use them on, because they do have a really high tip. So you have to get your parking right, or they have to have no cover over the sell point. But R1, you can change from tip side back to grain door just by holding R1 and pushing down on your directional pad. L1, you can fold the tipper, which depending on the wheel configuration will just lift the front wheel there. Normally, why isn't it doing that? Oh, it did, there it goes. Drops the tyre down and lifts it up. There we are. So it lifts the wheel if you want it up, or you can unfold it and it puts that wheel down. L1 R1 gives you the unload, and there it goes there. It does do a quite high tip, all of these trailers do, but this okay, it's not going as high as what I thought it would. Normally it goes higher than that. Okay, it's making a liar of me. Anyway, this one here, the biggest one, does hold 105,000 litres, and you'll find these guys in tools under trailers. And there they are. You get 3 of them in the pack. You get the EP22, the EP40 and the EP48. These guys are the Lizard EP End Dump Pack by Car Farms Modding. They do take 29.62 megabytes to download from the mod hub, but they all have the same configurations, just that each one that goes up in size gets more and more wheels on it, if you like. So we'll go the biggest one. Starts off at 95,000 litres. Rim colour, anything on that palette, you have stainless steel, zinc, chrome, silver, white, pearl white, gunmetal. They're all your new colours, or you can just have your standard in-game colours. So might go some pearl white on the rims. Main colour, anything on that palette again. Just do orange just to make it stand out, and then design colour changes the chassis underneath. So we'll just, I might do, well, I thought it changed the chassis underneath. What's the design colour change? Ah, no it doesn't, it changes your extension, sorry. So, and you come down to cover configurations, you can have it with the cover, which is white, or if you get the extensions, you get the extension boards which are white, which puts your trailer up to 105,000 litres. Very nice for big bulky hauling. You only get 2 sets of tyres to put on. You get your 313 80 rim 22.5, or you get your 313 11s with your rim 24.5, so your rims are just bigger or smaller. It's the same tyre though, that's it. You get 2 axle 2 axle space, your 3 axle with 1 lift which you can fold and unfold, your 4 axle 1 lift, then your 4 axle with your lifted axle with a space, 4 axle double lift, 5 axle double lift, 5 axle triple lift, then you get your 6 axle triple lift, 6 axle 4 lift, 8 axle 4 lift, 8 axle 5 lift, and back to standard. It's a lot of tyres on a trailer. Me personally, I just go for that one, guys, and then you just unfold the front one. Design on the back, you can have extra lights. Sorry, not on the back. You can have extra lights. If you see along the side, puts all the running lights along the top. Don't know if you can see that too well, but all the dots appear on the side for running lights. Mud flaps, you can have the Lizard brand or no Lizard brand on there. I like it with the Lizard. And attaches, you can put a trailer hitch on the back, so you can get a dolly and daisy chain these to make your road train if you like, especially like on maps like Stone Valley x2 and big maps like that. And then if you want to go for a bit more realism, your rear signs, you can actually put road train oversize on it, which I guess if you're paying on the Ningen Farm map, would suit that very well on the Australian map, because we do have big road train trucks here. And that's the trailers, guys, and that brings me to the end of this video. Quickly, actually, I'll go back in because I'll just show you the quick. Sorry, I missed the smaller one. So the EP22 starts off at 40,000 litres, and then with the extensions takes it to 45,000 litres. You can also have them as a log trailer, which takes the back off the trailer. So you can fill that up with logs. They all do that. Sorry, I missed that feature, guys. The second one, the EP40, goes from 70,000 litres to a log trailer, and then to the extension takes it to 80,000 litres. Still, again, not a bad size. Again, with the logs, just takes the tipper back off the thing. You can just throw your logs in there and tip it up, and the logs should fall out if you want to do that. So that's the trailers, guys, and that is my look at my heavy equipment that I use for doing bulk hauling and moving of grains and stuff all around my farm. Makes life a lot easier. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, give me a thumbs up, smash that like button for me. If you haven't yet done so, please subscribe, and like always, I'll catch you later.